The Fever just let a must-win game slip through their hands, losing 88-84 to a Mystics team sitting at the bottom of the standings. Indiana led by 13 in the second quarter and looked in control. But once Washington ripped off a 22-7 run, the collapse began. The Mystics weren't carried by a superstar. They were carried by Indiana's mistakes. 21 fouls sent Washington to the line 26 times. Careless turnovers stacked up, and defensive breakdowns turned into wide-open threes. The Fever weren't beaten by talent. They were beaten by themselves. The frustration isn't just about the scoreboard, it's about the decisions made on the sideline. Chloe Bibby, shooting 42% from deep this year, logged 0 minutes in a game where Indiana's offense stalled and spacing vanished. Stephanie White explained it as a defensive matchup decision, but fans weren't buying it. Washington still controlled the paint and lived at the free throw line while the Fever left one of their best shooters sitting cold on the bench. And that's where Sophie Cunningham's post-game comments hit different. She didn't sugarcoat it. She said the Fever have to get back to being dogs, that opponents don't fear Indiana anymore, and that can't be the excuse. Compare that to White's explanation, the offense got stuck. We fouled too much. Both are true, but one takes ownership while the other feels like deflection. The players gave enough to win. Aaliyah Boston led with 20 points and 9 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell had 14 and 9 assists. Cunningham filled the box score with energy, defense, and leadership. Odyssey Sims, signed on hardship, added 11 and kept the team steady. The effort was there. The fight was there. What was missing were the adjustments from the bench. That's why frustration is boiling. Fans see the players emptying the tank while the coaching staff leans on the same explanations. And with the playoff race tightening, Indiana can't afford collapses like this. So we'll leave it to you, was this loss about injuries, execution, or coaching? Should Stephanie White keep leading this group, or is it time for a change? Drop your thoughts.